NFL on EA Sports. It's the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 50. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. And oh, right away, he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Jimmy Garoppolo sacked. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cardinals.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. First down. Hopkins. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Off play action. Hopkins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Hopkins. That's complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. A gain of 9. Fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Brought down by Zach.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. And that's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kalen Ballage, his 5th. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run here. It's Murray. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 21-yard line. A big run that time by Murray. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run with Murray. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Funches with a catch over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this one complete right side to Funches. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And he powers his way up past the 30. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, Garoppolo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in the play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass. Throwing on 1st down. Hopkins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Jimmy Garoppolo sacked.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Balaj. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Cardinals 24.
So they recover. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Murray, the ball carrier.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Hopkins. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. The passing game not in. They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Check, 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 check. 11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. On 1st down, Murray. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Latavius Murray, the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Devin.
And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards to pick up there.
Brings up 2nd.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's going to fire one deep over. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 touchdown passes now for Jim. On 1st and 10, Hopkins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the gun. Hopkins. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he gets it to Funchess complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, Hopkins. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
At the 35-yard line.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to go up top again. It's caught at the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown pass number 4. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Balaj. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
10 more there and another 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run it with Balaj. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
They'll run here with Balaj. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now the rookie runner from App State, it's Darrington Evans. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kalen Balaj with his 2nd. Throwing on 1st down. Hopkins. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Looking to throw. Hopkins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Short gain down to about the 33. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Hopkins pass. Complete to Ego Smith.
So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says...
Here we go. White. What do you need?
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
7-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
Good.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points. On 1st and 10, Hopkins. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. This is Murray. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, but they're still left with about a mile to go on 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, Hopkins. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Gets through, and now an opening. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Hopkins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Rudolph. An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Hopkins gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Hopkins. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hopkins. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here's Brian Anger now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fielded just inside the 20. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
Their own 26-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's 1.